Dear Brad and Shyla, in June we bought a new ProMaster van and have been self-converting it into our tiny home. Last episode, we fully moved into our barely built-out van and are now ready to begin the installation of our electric system. Welcome to Trippin with Brad and Shyla.
11:07. It's Tuesday and today is working on the van. So we're at the workshop and today hopefully the goal is to get the solar on the roof. Right now Brad is just checking to make sure the brackets fit up there. So he'll probably better explain to you the kind of process that we have to do. But hopefully today we can get that on and then we'll have solar. We don't have electric just yet, but this is the first step in getting all that. So let's take a look.
So these are the factory mounts. So it should slide in just like that. Okay, so we cut our unistrut. They come in 10-foot lengths. We cut it right in half, and that should fit exactly across the van. Alright, so we'll just let these dry. They should fit crossways as our cross support for our solar panel, and we'll see how this goes. We've never built a solar rack or a roof rack for a van before, so this will be interesting. We were able to cut those with a thick metal blade with a jigsaw because we didn't have anything better, and so yeah, luckily it worked. We were a little stressed, but it worked. So let's go show you what else we got going on. Alright, so here's our van. Shiloh over here cleaning our other car we're trying to sell.
So the dudes are just deciding the best way to go ahead and place this on top of the van. Turns out it's easier to assemble everything on the ground than it is to do it on the roof of the van. So right now what they're doing is just putting everything on the ground like you can see, and they're just like tightening all the bolts.
Yeah, we should.
So these rails right here will go along the side of the van, and then these middle rails right here are what the solar panel will sit on top of. Hi, baby. Sophia's melted.
Hopefully, I don't know. We could get the whole thing up there and be like, oh, no, it fits. It's all messed up.
Well, it shouldn't now, as long as the panel lines up.
Yeah.
We're just making little fine-tune
Little adjustments. Little adjustments.
So, is your side even? So this is...
So, in theory, it should all fit together now.
So what we're trying to do right now is get the screws that go through the solar panel and into the cross rails. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right here, there's multiple points on the cross rails where we have to put bolts going underneath in those holes. So what Brad and Tim are trying to do is just get those bolts in those holes.
So close.
Oh, I thought this would be the easier way to do this. You would have thought this was
There's no easy way.
get into these brackets that we've already got up here. So that's our goal, and yeah, you're about to see how this whole thing pans out. Hopefully it goes well.
And you guessed it, I'm on the roof again.
Nice. Art, yeah. Art, yeah.
Alright.
Dope.
Okay, so we just have the brackets under here, rail goes on top of that, then we're going to fasten it in just a moment. Got our panel up.
Definitely made the right call on building it upside down from the backwards.
Start backwards.
It's definitely the way to go. It was not. There's no way we could have done it up here like this.
Today we're going to be working on the van, of course. We're at the workshop right now. It's about 9 a.m. on a Wednesday, and we're going to be finishing the solar. So the other day we did get the roof racks installed and the solar panel installed. Today we just need to work on the wiring for the solar, and then hopefully we also can get some of the wiring for our fans and all of that finished as well. So that way we can get our ceiling finished. So hopefully our next big project is going to be the ceiling, like just getting all the wiring done, getting it insulated, and putting up like the finish that we want for the ceiling. So exciting stuff. The solar was a big task yesterday, so it feels really good to have that done. So yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. We've got a lot going on. Trying to get an early start because it's supposed to be really hot today, so take you guys along with us. You guys gonna help today? You guys gonna help today?
So we need these wires to go through here to go into the van securely, tightly, waterproofly, but they must be fitted through these, and these connectors must come off one at a time, never both at the same time, because they are always live.
What's up, guys? Alright, so today we're at Tim's house. We are going to try and finish up the ceiling, except for the finishing, whatever we're going to use for the finishing touch. And we're going to put up our insulation. We're going to put up the kill mat and then we are going to put also the wiring for our lights, which we have floating around here, and then we are going to get our ceiling up. So we're putting up our supports for our ceiling. These are 3/4 by 3/4 inch.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's super hot here. It's like in the 90s. Basically, the van is like a tin can. It's so hot.
It's warm.
Yeah, but we're getting through it. Just finished doing the duct insulation on the ceiling. Let me show you what that looks like. And right now what we're doing is we are cutting out the plywood for the ceiling. And we got our first max fan wired, and then we wired our second max fan back there. So we're just gonna get started on the plywood, cut that out, and install that.